All right, I have coffee. The house is awake. Chores are done. More Hogwarts Legacy. We are here to visit Mr. Ollivander.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return, and that power is immeasurable.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts.
Okay.
Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
I am indeed. Let me check. I remember there was a store here that sold clothing.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers. Oh, yes, he has things. This is what I was looking at.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
I wish it was a different color, and also I guess it's only the level that it is when you first find it, because it hasn't gone up in stats. So, never
If
mind.
I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
I think the stats on that were better than what I had, and I didn't pay attention. There's not a buyback tab.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
It's
Be sure to
fine.
stop by whenever you're about.
All right. Investigate the owlry. Oh. That's somewhere quite different. Okay. I'm gonna have to hoof it over there, it looks like. Very well.
Revelio.
Hang on, it shows a Merlin trial. Quite near me. We'll go sort this out.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Oh my. Okay.
Levioso.
Oh, that did something over there. No.
Accio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Yay!
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over I dream.
Beasts were made to be skinned and eaten.
I hear voices.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
You there! I see you!
Potato.
You survived long enough! All need to be
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Ooh, there's a challenge for killing dark wizards.
Accio.
Very groovy indeed. Groovy, groovy. All right. So this is the owlry?
Revelio.
Okay. This is... Okay, let's see here. Excuse me. Oh, that must be the Quidditch arena. Alright, we're going up there, which means we're going back into Hogwarts. Okay. To the stables. Those are the training course that we did. I probably need to attend some classes as well. Oop, there's a flute.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
We haven't done anything with beasts yet.
Accio!
What's up, Mithril? Good morning. Man, I'm certainly getting plenty of those leaping toadstools.
Accio!
That is quite the view. My goodness. So cool.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
Gold dragon-eyed spectacles. Ooh. Ooh, says I. Oh my goodness, those are hideous. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we'll be changing those appearance. Thank you very much. Okay. Up, 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 up.
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend.
Ooh,
Now,
ooh.
where are those statues?
Okay.
I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick.
Okay.
Revelio!
Should only be a few main missions away from getting the broom. Nice. Is the haze a trick to ease draw distance? Yeah.
Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws.
Return the bold bird sculptures.
Accio! No statues here. I'd best keep looking. This'll do nicely. Accio! Nothing.
What is that?
Revelio!
Field guide page.
Accio! Accio. I'll take that, thank you. Revelio.
I'm wondering if we have to go up top. Yeah, because there's 2 more statues.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Well, I'm scared of heights.
Accio. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing.
That was 1.
Here's a welcome surprise. No statues here.
That was it.
Accio. I'd best keep looking.
Ooh, a map.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Revelio.
Alright, I think we can go down. Yeah, it's pretty awesome so far, Mole.
What's happening?
Quests.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
Absolutely.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
How did you steal from Peeves?
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things.
Yes,
Books,
he does.
bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I
Mithril.
was having a look about when I
Just
suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I
Depths,
felt,
however, are another
lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. beware a light breeze.
Yeah, the breeze that precipitates the axe that cuts the head off. I remember
If
the
that's the
first
only
time I
way for me to
realized I
get
was
those
scared of
pages,
heights.
I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
I was, God, I probably would have been 17 or 18. And I was working in downtown Denver, Colorado, and we were doing this project. It was a bank, um, doing all the marble and granite in this bank lobby. And it was in a high rise, and I had never been in a skyscraper before. I'd never been in a high rise skyscraper building before. And the owners of the building one day were like, they asked the construction crews, like, hey, you guys want to go up on the roof? They have a helicopter pad up there and everything. So we go up to the roof. I don't remember how many stories it was, like 35, 40 story building. And we go up to the top, and, it's got railing all around. But, like, I went up to the edge, and I'd never been up high like that before. And so the buildings move with the wind, right? And they're built to sustain movements and stuff. And so we're up there, and I'm leaning against the rail, and I'm looking down, and I'm like starting to feel a little queasy. And then you start to notice the movement, and it's not inches. It's like you're moving, like it's. And then once I noticed the movement, my stomach just went, and I just kind of, yeah, that was when I noticed. And then Chris and I were, I remember I got hit really bad, and we were on the coast of the Mediterranean in Spain, and in Costa Brava, and we were hiking on some trails, and we went up to the edge, and I wanted to get like a shot with a camera. I wanted to get a pan shot for a video of like the cliffs, because we were up on top of these cliffs looking down on the Mediterranean. And so I went up to the edge of the cliff, not thinking anything about it, because I hadn't, we were probably only like 100, 150 feet up. But I went up to the edge and like looked over to like get the shot, and I got hit by like numbing fear. Like I had to get down on my hands and knees and like crawl back from the edge. It was a stupefying, like, fear gripped me. I've never felt that in my life. It was just like, oh my god. Apparently, I don't like heights that much. And then we did a photo shoot one time in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, way up on top of this penthouse. And on top of the penthouse at the God, I know Babylonia stayed there when he went on vacation with his girlfriend. I can't remember the name of it right now, but we were in the penthouse suite. And when you walk out of the master bedroom, they have like a exit onto this balcony, which is only about a meter wide. And on one side you have the room, and on the other side you have like a glass wall that's about chest high, and it's just glass, and you're looking all the way down. And this skyrise is on the top of this like cliff looking out over the whole bay in Puerto Vallarta. It's absolutely stunning view. But all that's separating you from that drop off is this panel of glass. And I was just like back against the wall, like easing my way down this little narrow balcony to get to like the pool area and everything to take the photos that we needed. It was quite it was quite something. Definitely not a big fan of those depths, those drop-offs. Quite terrifying. Forgot to mute myself there. Sorry, guys. I got the sniffles this morning. Forbidden Forest. I'm not supposed to go here. Dangerous Ministry of Magic. Alright, I'm going to get another cup of coffee, and then we're going to go into the forest and see what's up. Alright, into the Forbidden Forest we go. See what kind of trouble we can get up to this morning.